Okay, let's do lesson 4 of course 1. If you're following along, you have done all of the pre-lessons. You have done lessons 1, 2, and 3, and now we have a new lesson, lesson 4, and we're going to talk today about colors and adjectives. Oh, and by the way, if you bought the book and you're enjoying it, could you do me a favor? Go to Amazon.com, give us a review. All of those positive reviews help us sell more books, and that helps us maintain our office here, and that helps us do more books, which are coming out soon, we hope. Okay, today we're going to talk about colors and adjectives, and you have to already know sa, shi, su, se, so, and za, ji, zu, ze, zo. That's not a z, that's a g. A little bit confusing. Okay, some new words that we need to know in this lesson are nani iro. Nani iro, literally what color. It literally is just nani and iro, but it's one word. Nani iro. Okay? And we need to know the particle to. To is one of the easiest particles. There's nothing ambiguous about it. It just means and. Okay? And you just put it in between any noun. So for example, we'll just do this in English. I would say scissors, to, ruler, to, pen. It comes in between every noun, not just the last one. Like in English, we'd say scissors, rulers, and pen, but Japanese says scissors, to, ruler, to, pen. All right, and we will have an example of that coming up in a second. So let's go ahead, because this lesson is not high on grammar. This lesson is mostly just talking about how to use adjectives, and we're just going to start using them straight out right here. Okay, we have this sentence right here. Anata no neko wa nani iro desu ka? No new grammar. We just learned a new word, and we're plugging it into our existing grammar. Anata no neko wa nani iro desu ka? What color is your cat? How do you say it's white? Shiro desu. Shiro desu. You could also say shiroi desu. Because as we're going to learn in the next frame or two here, colors have a noun version and they have an adjective version. You can say both. They're fine. We'll talk about the differences in just a second, but you can say shiro desu or shiroi desu. But shiro desu, to me, sounds better. If it's black, you're going to say kuro desu. What if it's two colors? What if it's white and gray? Shiro to gray desu. Shiro to gray desu. Remember, if you're going to pause after a particle. Shiro to. You go, shiro to. And then thinking. Gray desu. Okay? What if it's white, gray, and black? White, gray, and black. And it's because I don't have any color pictures, by the way. If I did, we'd have a brown cat, but we don't. So it is, if it's white and gray and black, it is shiro to gray to kuro desu. And by the way, do you notice that gray is English, comes from English. So really, we shouldn't, so notice that even though we know gu, I didn't put gu in there because that would be katakana. All words that come from English would be written in katakana, so this would be all in katakana, and that's why it's got this little lengthener here. It's gure, right? Gure. All right, because hiragana doesn't have that lengthener. Only katakana has that lengthener. So, in this lesson, we're focusing on, this is like an introduction to adjectives, but we've kind of hidden it by saying it's all about colors, but it really is about adjectives, okay? And there are 3 types of adjectives in Japanese. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, there's only 2 types of adjectives. That is not true, though. We're going to talk about the first 2 that most everyone knows, and we'll talk about the third one in just a second. E-adjectives. We call these E-adjectives. I also sometimes in the book refer to them as true adjectives. And I call them true adjectives or a real adjective because it's the only adjective that you could put directly in front of a word and have it modify it. What does that mean? Like, for example, in English, everything's a true adjective. We just say brown dog, purple house, big person. We can put a word right in front of it, and we don't have to have anything in the middle of those words. But you'll learn later on that the other 2 adjectives require something in the middle. E adjective doesn't. An E adjective is an adjective that ends in an E. It happens to end in an E. They all end in an E. Okay? And you can put it directly in front of a word to use it. For example, let me think. Shiroi pen. Shiroi pen. That would be a white pen. Kuroi pen. Black pen. Kuroi pen. Okay? That's an E adjective. A na adjective is something that we do not know yet and we will not learn for quite some time. But it's good when you're reviewing to understand that, we don't even know na yet. Sorry. I apologize. That should be na. We don't know this character yet. We also don't know this next character, which is no. N-O. So na adjective, okay, let me fix that. I feel so guilty. Just fix that. Make it easy for you guys. Na adjective and no adjective. Okay. So a na adjective is just like an E adjective. It goes in front of a word to modify it, but when you're directly modifying, and directly modifying means it comes right before the noun. If I said, this pen is black, I'm not directly modifying it. This is just a pen, and I've said something descriptive about it, that it's black. But if I say, black pen, I've now directly modified the pen. It's no longer a pen. It's now a black pen. Okay? So I could say, Kuro no pen wa dare no desu ka? We didn't teach no yet. Kuroi pen wa dare no desu ka? Kuroi pen wa dare no desu ka means whose is the black pen. Okay? Now what a no adjective is not really an adjective. Okay? It really isn't an adjective. Anything that is a no adjective is a noun that's been turned into an adjective. Okay? For example, we know the word Nihon. Nihon means Japan. That's not an adjective, right? That's a noun. It's a country. But if I want to say a Japanese car, I cannot say Nihon kuruma. If I want to directly modify car, kuruma, I have to put the no in the middle if it's a noun. Nihon no kuruma means Japanese car. If I want to say Japanese food, I have to say Nihon no tabemono. If I want to say my Japanese friend, Nihon no tomodachi. Okay? So when you use a noun to modify, it becomes what our book refers to as a no adjective. E adjectives and na adjectives are actually adjectives, but a na adjective requires you the addition of a na. E adjectives requires no additions, and a noun requires the addition of no. Let's look at a couple examples. Because colors are very unique in Japanese. There are 6 colors that have a noun version and an adjective version. Okay, let me see if I can remember them all. You've got kuroi, black, shiroi, white, chairoi, brown, akai, red, aoi, blue, and kiroi, yellow. Those are the only colors that have E adjective versions. But you remove the E from all of them, and you end up with the noun versions of them. Okay? Aka, red, kuro, black, shiro, white, kiro, yellow, ao, blue. I forgot something. I forget which one it was. Oh, so let's see. Aka, ao, shiro, kuro, chairo, brown. And chairoi is the E adjective version. Okay. So it's only those 6. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's nice because we get to learn this great grammar, that how no adjectives works very early on in the lessons here. So if you want to use akai, it's an E adjective, red. So this is not a red one. This is a black one. But if akai pen, red pen. There's nothing in the middle. It's just akai plus pen. I can say this pen, right? Pen wa, pen ga aka desu. Pen is aka or akai desu. But if I want to directly modify it, akai pen. Now the noun version can also be used to directly modify. Aka no pen. When you are linking 2 nouns, you must put a no in the middle. Can you link nouns without something in the middle? No. That's how I remember it. Well, that's how I like to teach it. You must have a no in the middle. So, aka no pen. Nihon no pen. A Japanese pen. Okay. Midori. Now, Midori is a color. It ends in a sound that sounds like an E, but it's not an actual E. This is not an E adjective. It is a noun, and there is no E adjective version. That's the same thing with murasaki, purple. Sounds like it ends in an E, but it doesn't. It ends in a ki. Orange, orange. Sounds like it ends in an E, but it doesn't. It ends in a G. Pinku. Pinku does not end in anything that sounds like an E. And if you want to use those colors to directly modify, Midori no pen, green pen. Wakarimashita ka? Have you understood? Wakarimasu ka? Do you understand? Now, we're not going to talk about not adjectives until I think lesson 11. If it's even in book 1. I believe it is in book 1. But we're not going to talk about it for a while. But here we go. I'm going to show you one as an example. Shizuka means quiet. Okay? And hito means person. So if you're a quiet person, you have to say shizuka na hito. Shizuka na hito. And that's how na adjectives works. Later on, when we do na adjectives, I'll tell you why there are na adjectives and why there are e adjectives. And I want you to know, I spoke Japanese now for, I went to Japan when I was 12. I am 43. That's 31 years of experience with Japan. And let's just say I didn't get good in Japanese until I was 17. So, can't do the math on that, but at least 25 years, right? So for 25 years, I spoke Japanese, but I only figured out na adjectives and e adjectives, why they existed, about 2 years ago when I was in Korea. And I was learning Korean, and something in Korean made me understand how it worked. So, that's that going for me right there. Takes you that long to learn something, right? You're going to get it right now. So let's go ahead and take everything that we know, and we're going to make a big sentence here. Aka no kuruma wa anata no kuruma desu ka? You go ahead and think about that, and I'm going to turn this TV on and off again. Translate that for me. Stream got stuck again. Not sure why. So what does this mean? Anata no aka no kuruma wa anata no kuruma desu ka? Aka no kuruma wa anata no kuruma desu ka? It means, what's the topic? Everything before the wa is the topic or part of the topic. Aka no kuruma is before the wa. The topic is a car. What kind of car? It's directly modified. It is a red car. What are we going to ask about the red car? Because everything after a wa is a question about the topic or a statement about the topic. So, what about it? Anata no kuruma desu ka? Is it your car? Is the red car your car? So, that's just using everything that we know right now. We haven't learned anything new to say that. So how would you say, or actually, what does this mean? Anata no kuruma wa nani iro desu ka? Anata no kuruma wa nani iro desu ka? Anata no kuruma wa, topic is your car. The question we're asking is, what color is it? Mine's white, by the way. Watashi no kuruma wa shiro desu. Watashi no kuruma wa shiro desu. Murasaki no makura wa watashi no desu. This is the last one. Murasaki no makura wa watashi no desu. Try saying that. It's kind of hard. Murasaki and makura all together. Murasaki no makura wa watashi no desu. What's the topic? Pillow, makura. Hopefully you remember that. What kind of pillow is it? Murasaki no makura. It is a purple pillow. What about that? What's the statement? It's mine. Watashi no desu. Now, I want you to go through the lesson again. If there's anything that you don't understand, go through the lesson again. It's in there. And watch the video after you've been through the lesson. And worst case scenario, post a question in the comments. I'll see you all in the next lessons video, which is next one's good. Lesson 5 is all about likes and dislikes. And this is where you really start to be able to say things in a conversation. We'll see you then. じゃあね